Okay, this is Lowe's 413, customer Meadows. This is a completion video. We had an extensive work order that we had to come out and take care of for the customer, where we had a bunch of product pieces that need to be reordered and some cabinets need to be hung. Let me go over those real quick with you. Basically here at the refrigerator, we added a gap filler here above the top. That way we have a nice tight fit above the refrigerator. Went ahead and replaced that molding here on the left-hand side with a longer one, bring it down even with that piece there. On the bottom here, basically these are two toe drawers that were underneath the left and right hand side. As toe drawers, they actually supposed to come out like that. When you touch them with your toe, they're supposed to slide forward. The other ones actually slid forward, but they were scratching the floor. Now, just as a note for designers, this is a 6x42 filler. And if you look, it's actually got the ends mitered and returned so that you have nice finished ends. And this is how this should be done as far as a completed look. There's no toe plate that goes on this. There's a shipping piece that comes on the front of it. That's just for transporting. That comes off, and then this drawer front that we made in the field is actually a filler piece with returned ends, so it has a nice finished end to it. Now, this was the one of the real big issues we had was the cooktop would not fit with the oven below it because of the thickness of the countertop. Okay, that was one thing. The other thing was the actual electrical conduit on the bottom of the cooktop was almost an inch thicker than the spec called for. So, got with a customer today when we got here to work this out. Basically, we cut out the top frame and we've added a wider frame member. We dropped the oven down. That put us to about 1/2 inch below the line of the cabinets on either side. So that didn't look out of place, we went ahead and bumped out a foot here on the bottom, returned that with OG pilaster molding that we ordered, and then the customer had me add a piece of finished molding quarter round on the front of it. And it gives it a nice furniture finish look to the front of it, and it also makes the cooktop work. I mean, that was the goal overall. But this is how this particular one had to be worked out because of the actual spec for the thickness. Now, designers, when you're looking at the thickness of stone, this stone is 1 1/4 inches thick. And when you do an over and under cooktop and an oven, you have to check your specifications very closely. This is a GE profile dual oven. These are two ovens here. And that specification actually said that they had to have a 31.5 inch face frame. Well, this face frame on this is only 30 inches from the factory. So automatically that excludes this from being something standard. It's going to have a built-in base like this has to have. So when you start looking at your appliance fitment, make sure that you check your face frame of the actual cabinet in the drawings with the appliances, because in this case there was not enough room on the face of this for these two to actually occupy the same place. Now, come on around this side. We actually have another toe drawer under here. I won't pop it out, but it's the same as what that is over there, toe drawer. And then right here, we've got a return piece of OG pilaster, and that's what gives us the finished end. See the little gap there? That's what gives us the finished end. Now this piece is loose. Customer said he wanted to leave it loose because he's actually going to put a piece of baseboard back here, and he's going to have to cut that to length, make that work out. Now here's the other side, the peninsula. On the peninsula, we actually added skin to the back. We actually did a OG pilaster wrap across the bottom here so that it matches what's over here on this side. We added matching doors on the end of the run. These are replacement doors, so the designers know this is a replacement door, RD2430, and this is an RD2430. So you can do this as RD replacement doors and not have the issue of having the tall panel that comes from the factory as an MBEP, matching base end panel. But like right here, these are two 24-inch doors because that's a 27-inch space, okay? And that gives us the spacing that we need to get our outside corner molding to work out correctly and to get the nice congruent spacing across the back. Here we went ahead and ran our quarter round out past the wall that he's built, and we went ahead and left it to where it has a connecting edge here on the outside. He'll take that piece off, add his own quarter round past the end of it. Now, the other thing that we did not have on our order today, and we did do the quarter round underneath here as well. What we didn't have on our order today was the installation of this cabinet. and this microwave trim kit and microwave. So after we got here, customer said that the trim kit was here. We needed to go ahead and finish it. I called Stephanie Thacker at the corporate office, and she okayed me to go ahead and do this and just build them at a separate time for the installation. So cabinets are installed on this. You actually see all the lights and stuff. It's all working inside. So this is 100% as far as the installation of the microwave and the cabinet pieces and the box and everything for that. Replacement of the door on the pantry, that's been done. I think that was it in our original. I do want to mention on the range hood, this is still something that's ongoing. Same thing in the first video. This is not something that's a ventable hood. So customer is considering what to do next. You'll need to talk to him about that. This is a 36-inch hood that's here. This is a 42-inch space, and this is a 30-inch cooktop here. So a 36-inch hood in a decorative metal hood with a recirculating vent would not look out of place here. But again, you know, this is what was originally ordered, and that's why the customer is going to have to talk to you about what to do next. Just so you know, on the materials for those, let me go right over here. On the site, we still have left a vent blower. We have a liner. We have several pieces that need to be evaluated as far as either picked up or credited or whatever. Those are actually the customer's pieces. Now, there's other pieces here that are actually matching base end panels. I got 2 of those. I got some doors and drawer fronts. These are all pieces that were ordered in error. We do have the right pieces now. All the leftover pieces of molding that were ordered, I've got them. They're right out there in a box. Customer's going to keep those here. If he wants to keep the cut pieces, I told him those were not returnable. But if the other pieces, something he wants to return to the store, those are product that Lowe's ordered, so all those pieces are returned. A couple of 2x4s and 2x6s and a piece of plywood. The customer picked those up this morning. We only had to use one 2x6x8 for that. The other pieces of plywood and stuff that we had on the site, we were able to finish up the bottom of the oven with those. So customer will get with you on piecing that together as far as the receipts for those. If you have any questions about this, feel free to give me a call at 423-650-1051. Have a great day.